daughter cannot even attend school because she is scared. She should not be scared to go to school every day.
My name is Emily Gumbert. My address is in Chippewa. I'm addressing the board right now because I would like for them to be able to be transparent with the fact that this incident in October was not the first one. There was an incident that happened in spring of 2023 that was not made aware to parents. There was a manifesto that was made by a certain individual student at the middle school of an 8th grade. There was a hit list of 3 individual children at the school. The principal, Mr. DeRusha.
Again, I ask you not to mention any particular names.
Okay, the vice principal.
Hold them accountable. Yeah.
Contacted me, as I am the parent of one of those children that was on that manifesto. I was told to come and pick up my daughter 2 hours after the police department had found this notebook. Not to mention that I was told by the police department to make sure my daughter was in a safe place because this individual student had to threaten to steal a firearm. These parents had no idea of that. I was told that it was going to be addressed. Not even a week and a half later, if you look at your emails of the SWAT incident, that was after my daughter's incident. And they decided to let everybody else know about the attempted SWAT, but didn't let the parents know about the incident that was on a manifesto in spring of 2023. My question for the board is, these students that have been targeted, where is the mental health help for them? My daughter is now a freshman in high school. She cannot attend school. You know why? Because this individual student was allowed to come back to the school. Nope. And she was allowed to come back. This student was allowed to come back half days. I was not notified. My daughter had to notify me. She had to notify me. She called me crying at school because this child was allowed to come back to school. The high school had no idea. Guidance counselors had no idea what had happened at the middle school the year before. You guys are letting us down. My daughter cannot even attend school because she is scared. She should not be scared to go to school every day. I am so frustrated, and she wanted to come tonight, but she was so scared to address you guys. Wow. She is 15 years old. She was on a hit list when she was in middle school. You can contact the police department. I have the police report, and I have no problem with making that public.
Perfect. Do it.
For people maybe who missed it, can you tell us just a little bit about what happened and when it happened?
Spring of 2023. So it would have been my daughter's 8th grade year at the middle school in Chippewa. Pretty much the same situation happened. There was a group of students that were wanting to basically do what the Columbine kids did. And
a group of students were wanting to do that.
There were a couple of kids, and the notebook that was found was from one particular student. And basically what it was is student was trying to recruit other kids to do what they did on 420 on Columbine, and because some kids didn't want to do it, then they got put on this hit list. I was notified by the assistant principal that my daughter was in the safe room at the school, but we needed to come and get her because they found her name on a hit list.
Do you know if they notified anybody else that was on this list?
They didn't.
Notification go out to all the parents about anything like that?
Nope. But a week and a half, not even 2 weeks later, there was the attempted swatting, and that email went out.
Yeah.
But nothing else. But we had to go get my daughter from school, and actually my father was the one who was able to get there faster than I could to the middle school. The assistant principal, He said, she's safe in the safe room, but this is the incident that happened. This is the information that we found. She's on this hit list. This is the date that it's going to happen. It's up to you if you want her to attend school or not on this day. Well, why? Really? Why would I? We were asked, and my daughter was asked to not tell her friends about the situation. I was told or asked not to tell other parents, to not raise chaos. And Officer Downey, Officer Flug, they were all a part of it because I spoke with them. I spoke with them all. We were offered surveillance around our house, even after, on the weekend. We were told that if we felt extra protection was needed, then that would be the case more. They would come around more. Yeah. My daughter was taken somewhere else because this girl her location was not known, and she had written in this notebook that she was going to steal a gun. And when I had no idea about the October incident because my daughter went from 8th grade to freshman year here at the high school. Mm-hmm. And so I had no idea. When I heard about it, my stomach, I almost physically got sick because it is almost word for word what happened. And not to mention that my daughter does not physically go to school anymore because this student was allowed to come back here to the school. What justification would they have given you for that, or did they? They had no idea what had happened the year before, and that comes from the guidance counselors, that comes from the dean of students, Mr. Nelson, because I sat down weeks prior and had a meeting with them. And to let them know. Well, I was trying to explain why my daughter was having panic attacks at school, why she was not wanting to come to school. Well, they should have let us know. My daughter had to find out by walking down that set of stairs over there and that girl being right there. That's how she found out that this student was back at school. And you know what their justification was? Well, student only comes half days. That's no justification at all whatsoever. No, none. Not at all. Why do you think the information didn't transfer up? That seems like a very simple process. And are you worried that maybe this would happen in this case as well? Absolutely. Absolutely, I do. And, my daughter, she was in marching band, color guard, and she was the most happiest, bubbliest kid. She was always happy. Yeah. And now she can't even leave the house because she's so scared. She got rid of her cell phone. She got rid of social media because she's so scared because now she's that kid. Yeah. This is just, the decisions of this district seem to be destroying the lives of innocent students. But one parent can't do anything, and that's where I was back then. Right. I was one parent, and I couldn't do anything. And so that's why I'm so happy that other parents, and I feel that it is partly my fault too that I didn't make it more public or tried harder. But I am a single mom of 3 girls, and I have a special needs daughter as well. Yeah. That's no justification at all. No, but life is very difficult and busy. But guess what? Yep. You have other parents on your side right now, and you have everybody out there that will know this story. When I said that, I was not grandstanding. Everybody that we can possibly tell this story to tomorrow morning will know. These guys are staying up all night to make sure that this gets... I'm not kidding. This can't... If it's happening to you, imagine how many people around the country this is potentially happening to. Right. So we're going to fight for you. Thank you. We're going to get your story out, and then if we have to come back up here again, we've got to sit through the drivel from the lawyers and everybody else up there again, and we have to yell at them again, they have to listen to us at some point. Fight for my daughter and the other kids, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You had a great venue here.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. I know that's hard to talk about.
Watch Louder with Crowder live Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern.